It has been a pretty strange business all round. I knew before I went something about the horse story, as I have heard it called, but I never thought of it coming my way somehow. Naturally, I had always known the main points, and understood that if the firstborn Hiskins child were a girl, that girl would be haunted by the horse during her courtship. It is an extraordinary story, though I have never thought it to be anything more than an old-time legend, until I received the alarming invitation from old Captain Hiskins. You see, for 7 generations, the Hiskins family have had male children for their firstborn, until the present. The eldest child of the reigning family is a girl, Mary Hiskins, who has been often teased and warned in jest by her friends and relations that she is the first girl to be the eldest for an age, and she would not escape the haunting. She did her best not to consider it seriously until 2 months ago, when she became engaged to Beaumont, a young naval officer. On the evening of the very day of the engagement, before it was even formally announced, a most extraordinary thing happened, of which I shall tell you shortly. From the old family records and papers that were entrusted to me by her father, I found that there could be no possible doubt that there were some very extraordinary and disagreeable coincidences, to put the thing in the least emotional way. In the whole of 2 centuries, there were 5 firstborn girls out of a total of 7 generations of the family. Each of these girls grew up to maidenhood, and each became engaged, and each one died during the period of engagement. 2 by suicide, 1 by falling from a window, and 1 from a broken heart, which I presume to mean she died of heart failure owing to sudden shock through fright. The 5th girl was killed one evening in the park round the house. No one really knows how, only that she appeared to have been kicked to death by a horse. She was dead when found. Now, you see, all of these deaths might be attributed, in a way, even the suicides, to natural causes, as distinct from supernatural, you see. Yet, in every case, the maidens had undoubtedly suffered some extraordinary and terrifying experiences during their various courtships, for in all of the records there was mention either of the neighing of an unseen horse, or of the sounds of an invisible horse galloping, as well as many other peculiar and quite inexplicable manifestations. One account of the haunting of the girls was so constant and horrible, it made me feel that there had been something more in it than a mere succession of uncomfortable coincidences. You begin to understand now, I think, just how extraordinary a business it was that I was asked to look into, one which even now leaves me with a chilly unease, as you shall hear.